Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today I have a 3-pile pick-a-pile reading, and the question is, how do people see you? I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I would like to say, please do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. You are intelligent, handsome, or beautiful, and you are kind. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody may be enlightened by them. Also, these readings, they may or may not resonate. To my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. You are the backbone to this channel, and I greatly appreciate you. So I did say this question is, how do people see you? Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Hopefully you've had enough time to actually see which pile is calling out to you. But with that being said, I'm going to start with pile number 1. Pile number 1 is first. Okay, here is pile number 1. And we want to know, how do people see you? Let's find out. So we do have the fox. Okay. Now, the fox represents cleverness and adaptability. So somebody may think that you, or people, excuse me, might think that people think you're clever and that you can adapt to many situations. Let's find out what we have here in the cards. We do have the 4 of Cups. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. We have the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and finally, the 8 of Wands. So, let's see what we got here. We do have the 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups is about hesitation to try something new, right? Possibly fearing past mistakes. So they see you as somebody who is, kind of nervous to take on new ventures. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Now we also have the 4 of Pentacles, and people may see you as somebody who is hanging on to something, possible hanging on to a relationship, because we do have the Lovers here, but it could also be hanging on to personal beliefs, right? Beliefs that may not actually be suited for you, but they believe that you are hanging on to tightly to something, right? It could be money, they could think that you're like a miser or something. It could be your ways of thinking, something like that, right? Now with this Lovers card here, I do see that they do see you as possibly a lovely and loving person, okay? And if you're a male, hey, same thing, lovely, handsome, something like that. Now with this 2 of Swords here, they also see you as a person who's trying to decide on something, right? Trying to make a decision possibly on your life path or where you're going in life. You might be in a lot of confusion. You might display confusion, something like that. They also see you as a very passionate person, right? Somebody who's got a lot of confidence and strength. But they also see you as somebody who is possibly waiting for something, right? Waiting possibly for efforts and to be rewarded for those efforts, right? Possibly a successful business person. Maybe you work very hard at whatever it is you do, and that's what they see you as, a hard-working business person, whether you're male or female, okay? Now, people also see you as somebody who is actually struggling to try new things. right? Maybe you have been doing the same thing for years and people see you as somebody who's just gonna do that and that's it. Possibly no passion to actually bring your situation to any higher level, right? Like you're just basically staying where you are, not making any moves. Possibly you just get up for work, go to work, come home, go to bed, same thing over again the next day. You know, so somebody who's pretty, you know, possibly even bored with their life, but not really doing anything because you might think it's a burden to actually move forward. You know, you might even have expressed this to people that you know. With this Ace of Swords here, I do see that whatever it is you're holding on tightly to, and it might be money, people might think that you might even actually be honest about this, that you just want to hold on to your money. You know, you're very tight with your money. And people might see you as possibly a tightwad or a miser, all right? That doesn't sound too great to me, but I mean, they do see you as somebody who's very loving, though, at least. You know, you're loving, you're caring, but, you know, you're possibly like that, I'm feeling, because somebody may have done something to make you feel that way in the past, right? And it might even be hard for you to let go of that memory. But people do see you as kind of like a miser. And you might even be open about it. You might freely tell people, like, you know, I'm trying to conserve my money, or I'm trying to, you know, be tight with my money. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being frugal, right? Let's call it frugal, okay? Now, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, and even though you are a very loving person, people see you as a single person, okay? But you are financially stable, you're comfortable, people see you that way, that you don't really need anybody to support you, you're pretty balanced, but you're lacking possibly love, okay? And even though you're a loving person, you just haven't possibly just found that right person yet, that's all. But people see you as a loving person who was single, okay? Now, I also see here that we have the Three of Swords. So somebody may actually think that you are trying to make a decision between two people, all right? And people outside of you openly see this. You might not even be hiding this. You might be dating several people or something like that, right? They see you with a lot of confidence and strength. And, you know, they also see you as somebody who has a lot of options, right? Yeah, because you're that passionate person. So you may date a lot of people. People may see you as somebody who dates a lot of people. Somebody who is very loving, you know, single, of course. Single and loving it, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe people see you as single and loving it, you know, and that might be it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I also see here that you're single and loving it, but you're not very, like, if you take someone out, you don't take them to the most expensive restaurant. You know, you're very frugal about it. You try to save your money. Maybe you even go Dutch, which is not a problem, okay? It's not a problem. There's nothing wrong, once again, with being frugal, okay? So I also have here, you know, we have the Eight of Clubs right here, right? And this is about repetition and swift movement to create some sort of stability. So maybe they see that you're being frugal because you're saving your money for something, right? And you know, people should really honor that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you're saving for a car or even a house or an apartment or just something that you'd like. And, you know, the best way to do that, getting things we want, is by saving money so we can actually get it, right? So people do see you as somebody who might be saving money for something or even just a rainy day. Yeah, this is how people see you, and this is great. To me, it's kind of cool, you know, for a single person, I think. You may be kind of stuck in your ways, not really wanting to move forward because you feel that moving forward in some situation in your life is a kind of burdensome. Like where you're at now, you're comfortable at work, you're comfortable doing that every day because possibly you feel like it's a burden to bring yourself to a higher level. And that might be so right now, you know, maybe later on you might change your mind. But yeah, this is what I got for you. This was for pile 1. Now remember, you guys, keep a true love energy, happy, friendly, and loving. We have nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful, and we always have spirit on our side. All right? So with that being said, thank you for coming today. Please subscribe and like the video, even comment if you feel like it. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. I'm Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, here is pile number 2, and we want to know, how do people see you? Let's find out. Okay, so we have Coco Pelli, and Coco Pelli is about fertility, joy, and music. Yeah, and so people might see you as really fertile. Okay, if you're a single mother, maybe you have a lot of children, or you and your husband, or whether you're single or not, it doesn't matter. They might see you as that. But if you don't have any children, they might feel as you are somebody who is very fertile with ideas, great ideas. You always come up with the greatest choices to do things. You have intelligent ideas. You come up with good things, you know. So let's find out what we got here. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Cups. We got the Page of Wands. We got the Fool. The Seven of Pentacles. We got Temperance. Okay, sorry about that. So next we have the Hierophant, and we have Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Okay. So, how do people see you? Well, they see you as somebody who's possibly working on their finances, trying to build their money. All right. They also see you as somebody who is a person of emotions, right? You might actually have some open emotions. People see these emotions, okay? They don't see them so strongly, but they see that you do have some sort of emotions there, okay? Emotional type of person. You can be a male or female here, okay? They also see you as somebody who is adventurous, right? Who likes to go on new adventures and check stuff out. Just like with this Fool card here, right? Page of Wands likes to go on adventures. The Fool likes to take that leap of faith into new journeys. So you may be a traveler. They see you as possibly somebody who is a traveler. They also see you as somebody who is a person who actually plants seeds, and you try to watch them grow, right? You try to nurture those seeds to grow. This could be in regards to finances and emotional situations, right? Now, I also see the Temperance card here. So that could tell me that people see you as a very balanced person, a patient person, right? Somebody who looks at two sides of a situation, right? Gives it a lot of thought and stuff like that, right? Okay. So I also see here the Hierophant card. Now this could be somebody could see you as a married person, but if you're not married, they see you as a very spiritual person, right? Somebody who's got a lot of spiritual knowledge. I do see here we have the Page of Swords also, which is very interesting. They might see you as somebody who's like who spies. That's funny. They might see you as somebody who spies on things, but you know, if you're not doing that, I'm getting that they might see you as somebody who doesn't quite spy on things, but a person who actually maybe does research, looks things up, right? And maybe it's in regards to this spirituality, okay? They also see you as somebody who, who might not be very honest. Somebody who's got a lot of conflicts or some conflicts going on within them, right? They see you as a possible disappointment, that's not very nice, especially when you're just a person who's living carefree. And a lot of the times people don't like those people. You know, they look at you and they snare at you and they think, oh, that person, they're just so carefree. But you know, maybe they want to be that way too. So they might be somebody who actually looks at you like that. Maybe they might even say bad things about you behind your back, and that's not nice. I will say that. But it's not your fault that you're carefree like you are, that you are possibly intelligent in whatever field you're in, which might be spirituality, you know. Maybe you're a very studious person. And depending on who you're around, you're going to have toxic people who are going to talk behind your back. You know, if you're around normal people who strive to do better or who are carefree also, they will never talk about you like this. So I do feel that you are surrounded by a lot of toxic people who are not on your team, basically, who might even just say, you know, mean and nasty things behind your back because you are happy, you are carefree, you are intelligent. And people, you know, if you're not hanging around the right people, obviously they're not going to like you. So you might look into that for your own, you know, good for your own, how am I going to say this? For your own sanity. All right, because this is not very nice. And if you're hanging around a lot of people who are like toxic people or fake friends, I will admit to you, you know, this is what they're saying about you because they might be a little jealous of you. Now, I do see here this Knight of Wands, all right, and that's telling me that you're very passionate. All right, you're a passionate person. You go after what you want. This is how some people see you. Right? They also see you as somebody who is mourning over the loss of a situation, right? Maybe you mourn over the loss of a family member. It could be even a relationship. But you're sad over something, right? Something that has hurt you in the past. And I also see once again here that Five of Swords. And, you know, people might be saying really mean things behind your back. And that sucks, you know. And that's coming from small-minded people. I'm going to let you know right now, right off the bat. When people, you know, say mean things about you or behind your back or maybe even gossip, those are not your friends. And the best thing for you to do is cut those people out. And, you know, it's really hard nowadays to find out who those people are. But you know, use your best judgment. You probably know who these people are, to be quite honest. Okay? And if you do, the best thing for you to do in this situation, just ignore those people. All right? You're a wonderful person. You like to take that journey, right? You're working on your money, working on your emotions, nurturing those seeds you've planted. You're very balanced and stable. So just know that this is the original way they see you, but this is, you know, people aren't very nice to you. And I can see that, you know. I mean, I can relate to that, to be quite honest. I've had to cut out a lot of toxic people in my life. And I know it's hard to do. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's friends. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do if you want to move forward and find happiness for you. Right? Because I see that you're this way. And a lot of people do, you know, it's like a 50-50. Some people see you this way and some people see you this way and they don't like it. Now, people might even not speak nicely of you because you may be spiritual, you know. And some people will look at you and to the side, you know, just because you might be a spiritually enlightened person, somebody who has gone through a lot of self-healing and things like that. You know, so, you know, don't let it bother you. I do see this here, and I wouldn't let it bother you, especially if you're a free-spirited person, very balanced and very fair. I don't think this really would bother you too much, but I would like to let you know there are those people out there that are jealous of you and definitely saying nasty things behind your back, but forget those people. Just let them go. Who needs them, right? Because you are going to be a success, I see here, because of the, you know, the way you are, about the saving the money, keeping your emotions in check, being that free spirit, happy person, balanced. You got this, you know. So, yeah, that's what I have for pile number 2. Now remember, just keep it true love energy, right? Happy, friendly, and loving. We have nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful and we got spirit on our team, right? Now, if this resonates with you, then please subscribe and like the video. And if this is where I leave you, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Thank you so much. Okay, here's pile number 3. Let's find out how people see you. Okay. Ooh, so we have the unicorn. Yes. So you may, the unicorn represents a singular and unique, right? So you may be that one-of-a-kind person, that real special person, that eccentric person. No one's like you, but people, you grab people's attention, right? Let's find out what we got here. We got the 4 of Swords. You got the 7 of Pentacles. You got the 8 of Swords. You got the 10 of Cups. Excuse me. You have the Justice card. You have the Knight of Wands. Oh, sorry. That's the King of Wands. Okay. We got the Empress. We got the 3 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords. Okay. Let me see what we got here. How do people see you? Okay, well, we can start out here with that 4 of Swords, right? And the 4 of Swords usually represents somebody who goes within, right? Who really does some deep reflection when they're frustrated or tired of certain situations, right? You were a person that if something bothers you, you may separate yourself from the world to try to think about things, right? Yeah, they see you as a person who's very knowledgeable, and you gain that knowledge from your inner core, right? You actually try to find solutions based on your own feelings, your own ideas, right? You might not let a lot of people tell you what to do. You want to make your own decisions because you feel that's the best. And you know what that is. We also have the 7 of Pentacles here, and they see you as somebody who may be a person who tries to plant seeds, and you really nurture those seeds to grow, right? Because you want progress in your life. And people see you as somebody who makes stuff happen, right? Now, we have this 8 of Swords here, though. And the 8 of Swords, that's about fairness, reason, thinking about things, and you might be someone who overthinks things, somebody who's in their head a lot. But if you're a person that goes within and you're in your head a lot, because people might be like, where is so-and-so? They went off on their own trying to figure something out. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you do that a lot, well, maybe you got a lot on your mind and a lot that you want to conquer in your mind, right? Because possibly people are saying things to you and you're like, well, I don't know, let me think about it, right? And that's the perfect response to, anybody's opinion, You go within, you dig deep, you possibly even do some research, and that's good. But just try not to stay in your head too long, okay? People might actually think you stay in your head too long about this, and you become frustrated and trapped on one idea or one situation, right? So if that's the case, maybe you can catch yourself doing that. But people see you as a deep thinker, somebody who thinks about what they're going to do, how they're going to nurture these ideas and make them grow, right? And you put a lot of thought into this. I also see the 10 of Cups here. Now, they also see you as somebody who is in a happy family situation, an emotionally stable situation, a situation that is of equal give and take, right? That's fair and just. You may have normal issues like other couples or whatever. Now, if you're not in a relationship, you could be also single and happy. Also, you could be a single parent. Okay, happy with your little family unit there, and you try to run your family in the fairest way possible. People might think of you as a fair parent or a fair spouse. All right. Also, we got this King of Wands, so they also see you as a very passionate person, right? They see you as a very passionate, happy person, a skillful person, somebody who has possibly gone through some sort of transformation in your life, which has made you this person that you are. Okay, and people have seen this transformation, and they see you as a fair and happy person, passionate person. Now, with this Emperor card here, they also see you as a person who is extremely intelligent, right? Somebody with a lot of wisdom, experience, and authority. So you might be a business person. They might see you as like the boss, you know? They also see you as somebody who is conflicted. They might see you as somebody who is conflicted, and it might actually be because of this, because of a relationship. So you might outwardly show this kind of person to people, but there's a few people out there that see you as somebody who might be conflicted in regards to heartbreak or sadness of some sort, right? Now, with this being said, they also see you possibly that you might have gotten out of this relationship. It might not have been as fair as you wanted it to be. Maybe you are moving beyond sorrow, right? And understanding your feeling. Because I do pull these cards out in the upright position. You may be outwardly showing people this, but on the inside, you might be going through this, and there are some people that see that, okay? You may have actually spoken to a few people about your truth, okay? And so they see you as somebody who might be conflicted over a situation, all right? Especially over a situation that you really, really tried to make work, okay? This is possibly by your very close friends, the very close people who you have possibly opened up to, okay? They see you as somebody who's a boss, right? Who is a little conflicted over something, and that when you do think about things, you know, and when it's in regards to this, how you really, really feel inside, those people that you are actually close to, who you have shared your feelings with, they do see you as a person who is struggling to make sense of what happened here. All right. I know when a lot of relationships are ending, not everybody just puts it out there and tells everybody what happens. Of course not. They actually try to show this right here, like happy, everything's wonderful, but you know, you do go to your close friends and you tell them about what's bothering you, and so they see you as this person, the close friends, you know, the people on the outside, they see you as this person, right? So they do see you trying to make sense of what happened. They do see that you are hurting from this heartbreak. You are a very superior person, though, that boss, you know, that person with a lot of wisdom and experience. But they do see you as this. And I do actually think that they wish that they could cheer you up. That's what I'm feeling here. And those are from your very, very close friends, okay? Now, I also do see here we have this Four of Pentacles, and these friends here, they might actually think that you are really trying to hold on to a relationship that's not beneficial for you, right? That's not making you feel good, because you know you're talking about this, but you're showing this. And they see that you might be trying to hang on because you're sad about the loss of this situation, right? And you know, it takes time to heal. It takes time, and you know, take all the time you need. One day you will, right? But I also see here that you have shared your deep emotions in this relationship with an individual, and it might not have been very fair, right? Yeah, it might not have actually been very equal. You might have put a lot of effort into that relationship and you weren't getting it back. That's what I'm seeing now. And this is why you tried your hardest to hold on. You know, maybe you put in most of the work, or shoot, maybe you put in all the work and then the other person gave you breadcrumbs, you know. Maybe you were doing everything you could, you know, breaking your back, busting your balls to make this work out, and it didn't work. Right? But I do see here that you are moving away from this situation. You lost your passion for the relationship, but you are going through some healing. So people are seeing you as such, right? Not these people, the people who you show outwardly, but the people who are close, who you have actually spoken your truth to, okay? But But I will warn you, just be careful about who you tell everything to, because a lot of people tend to like to spread your business around behind your back. And I don't know why I'm getting that feeling here, but I am, because that thought came to mind. If the thought comes to mind, this is something here, okay? So make sure that you're very careful with who you share your innermost feelings with, because somebody out there, I think, might be spreading your business around, and you don't want them to know, want them to do that. It's not very nice, okay? But yeah, so people do see you presently as a you know, kind of a person who's sad, you know, but you are one of a kind, you know, and you know, because maybe if you're a male, for instance, maybe you're different than the other males, right? Maybe you do work hard on the relationship, and you have worked hard and it failed you, and it's just not fair, and you may have opened up your emotions to somebody, and just be careful with that. You know, make sure that who you are telling these things to, that they're not going to go off and running and telling everybody and making fun of you or something, because there are mean people out there, I will admit. So that's basically what I have for you today, and I want to tell you, keep it true love energy, right? Happy, friendly, and loving. You have nothing to fear, because you are calm and you are cheerful, and you got spirit on your back, okay? Spirit's there to help you out, okay? Now, if this resonated in any way, please subscribe and like the video. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. And my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.